Please describe that situation of your home life and with the kids especially.
Yeah, so I think the thing that we've really recognised that it is hard, and it is a hard balance between looking after children all day, and our children are relatively young, so they're both 4, and all they want to do is spend all their time with you, because they're 4, and that's the coolest thing to do in their eyes, and it is brilliant. But it is really hard if Abigail and I, my wife, if we're both busy with work at the same time, then how do we look after them both? There's only so much you can put them in front of the TV as a bit of a last resort if we both have something on at the same time. We try not to do that, but sometimes you just have to, and that's okay. But it is hard, and I think just kind of recognising that it is difficult is a good thing, because I think if you look at social media, or if you look at how other people are coping, I think there's sometimes a portrayal that everything's all okay and it's easy, when actually the reality it isn't. And the best thing that I found is chatting to other parents and just saying, God, it was really difficult today with the kids, and they would say, yeah, it is really difficult. Ours have been playing up and they've just been wild and feral, and we've just had a bad day. And yeah, and that's good to hear. I think that's something that's come out of this, which has been quite good, is that people are being really honest about parenting, that there are times when it is really difficult, and then there's other times when it's absolutely great. It's not bad all the time. I would never say that, but there are times when it is difficult, and I think the compromise of both of us working from home is really striking that balance between okay, so who's parenting now, who's giving the attention, who's watching out for them. With ours being 2 boys, they can just be hooligans at times, and the amount of accidents and stuff that gets thrown at each other and all of that.
Hey, Daniel, sorry to interrupt you. Is hooligan? What does the word hooligan mean? I don't really. I don't speak well.
The word hooligan. A hooligan is a like a football.
A nice person?
No, like a football hooligan in the people that would have fights at soccer matches, as you would say.
Like the Guy Ritchie movie?
Yeah, people out of Guy Ritchie movies. Yeah, like out of a lot.
People are all right. I got you.
Thugs, if you know what that word means.
Okay, thugs. Okay.
Something for people to look up. Hooligan.
All right.
I know it. I'm a father.
Yeah.
Keep going, Dan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, but it's just that's the compromise at times when we're both working, and if one of us has to parent, it's having that good communication, and it's also compromise as well. So there's times where if Abigail has something to do and it's really important, and I also have work to do, but actually what is urgent, important, and it's having that compromise with each other as well. So that good communication. But with us, it's trying to get out every day, out of the house. That's important for them. Getting them to burn off some energy, and that's it goes for us as well. So going out and playing football, they really enjoy that at the moment. They're at the age where they enjoy
football, doing football, like Aaron Rodgers football, or what kind of football?
Like soccer. Sorry, soccer.
All right.
Soccer. Yeah.
Oh, soccer.
Going out and playing soccer, and so they can go off and burn some energy, and that's what we found has been good. But it is hard, and I think it's all right to say that as well, because
sure.
I think it's easy for people to say that looking after your kids full time, all the time, 24/7, with no support of grandparents or schools, it's hard. But everyone's finding their own way, and it's also it's being really mindful that people do things differently, and to respect how people do things. So over here at the moment in the UK, schools are starting a phased reopen from the 1st of June. So some children will be able to go back to school depending on their age, but it is down to the parents' choice whether they want to send their children back or not, and that's very much a decision that can be quite difficult for parents, especially if they feel guilty about sending their children back because they have to out of necessity, or guilt about keeping them off school still because they might not feel it's the right time to send children back. So I think it's been some really difficult decisions for some parents at the moment, and I think it will continue to be difficult for a while as well.